fake it till you make it. It's gonna look like I've been working with brands for years. Best believe I started last week. We can tell, sis. You don't like eating those HelloFresh meals, we can tell. Why are you posting a selfie with a filter, please? Why does your filter say Merry Christmas? It's not that kind of a party. Until you reply to my DM and work with me, you will see my name. You will see my name.
Dirty. Gang, y'all really feel me? Feel it. East Coast, say what? West Coast.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Morenika and I'm back with another video. So guys, today's video is going to be the first episode in my series Influencer Diaries. So last year in this video, I basically said that I wanted to start a series called Influencer Diaries, where smaller content creators like myself could basically share tips on what I've done so far in my influencer journey or my content creation journey and how I've been able to have certain opportunities. And the whole point or goal for that is that other smaller creators will be able to obviously find the video and we can interact and share tips on how we can help each other on this journey of influencer content creation. Because it's not an easy journey. It's not an easy journey, okay? It's not easy. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing what I've done in my journey so far to be able to work with brands whilst having under 2k followers. So I currently have 1,500 followers on Instagram. TikTok is like 800 and YouTube is like 700. So I'm well under 2k followers on each platform. With the points I'm going to be sharing today, they're not the only contributing factors to working with brands or to position yourself to work with brands. It's just things that I've done and I've tried and tested out that have worked for me. There are also other things that I've tried and tested out that have worked for me as well. So if you guys want to see that, then just let me know. But yeah, I've basically narrowed it all down into 6 points. And with the points I'm sharing, this is with the assumption that you found your niche or you found what you wanna influence or create content around. And number 2, that you're being consistent. When I'm looking for advice, help or tips on how to grow my influencer platform, the first thing that they say is consistency. And though it's so irritating, annoying and frustrating to consistently hear, it's true. You need to be consistent. To be able to work with brands, they need to see that they can trust you, literally. And if you've got 1 post on your page, or if you've got 5 posts on your page, or if you post every 6 months, babe. Do you know what I mean? Anyways, child, let's get started. And I'm so cute. I literally printed out my notes so I don't forget. Listen, if you've been here since Voice in the Wilderness days, let me tell you something, guys. The anxiety. I said, not today. Not today, Satan. Not today, neck.
Not today, Satan. Not today, neck. Not today, ankles. We don't have.
But no, why have I got so much energy? I don't know. I basically printed it out so I don't waste time. And so I can get concisely to the point. Because if you know me, I can ramble. Okay, moving on. I've already started. You see, I've started already. Did you get it? Alright, cool. So point number 1 is quality content. Quality content. Repeat after me. Quality content. So your Instagram page needs to look like you work with brands already. My motto in this life, fake it till you make it. Okay? You're going to come on my page and it's going to look like I've been working with brands for years. Best believe I started last week. Yeah? That's the energy that I gave. And within a few weeks, or I think it was 2 months after I started influencing, I got my first brand collab, and that was with a really known brand. I saw it first. You need to invest in quality content. Investing in quality content looks different from everyone. It may be that you take a tripod and you look at Instagrammable locations and you start taking photos there. It may be that you hire a photographer. For me, I hired a photographer. So I'm gonna put up 2 pictures side by side. And 1 picture is when I didn't have a photographer, when I had a photographer. So I started my content creation journey in March 2021. And that is literally when I hired a photographer, because I said, oh, Ma, where are these girls taking their pictures? Where are these locations? So then I started researching and I saw a girl, CC by Joe, shout out her. And she literally almost specializes in taking pictures for influencers. So I said, me too. I want to be an influencer. Okay, I want to be a content creator. You hired. I'm going to hire you to take photos of me. So I hired a photographer for a few reasons. And these reasons may seem trivial to you, but to me, they were important. 1, I needed to learn how to pose. I'm so sorry. in the picture I just showed you, you could see me kicking my leg one way, holding my belly another way. I did not know how to pose for nothing. I needed to learn how to pose. Second thing is that I needed to find Instagrammable locations, because it's easy to say something's Instagrammable, but how do you take the content there? And the third thing is that I needed my page to look aesthetically pleasing. You literally send your outfits to the photographer beforehand, and they deal with everything logistically, from the locations to how you're gonna pose. That's what they deal with. For me, that was really, really important, because I needed my page to look like I was an influencer. And so when she started taking pictures of me, my confidence skyrocketed, because she literally taught me, okay, pose this way, pose that way. We shot against clean, aesthetically pleasing backgrounds, which was really, really good for my page, because it made my page look really clean. I'm not into the whole theme. Your page needs to have a particular theme. I just think your page needs to look clean, because a lot of the influencers that I follow, they don't have themes, mate. They just have clean pages, and their pages look clean aesthetically. And so when your page is clean, it's easy on the eye. So yeah, guys, that is literally my first point. Quality content. Quality content. A brand isn't going to give you their product if you're not going to produce quality content. Literally, it's just that simple. Your content needs to be quality. I'm talking, why are you posting a selfie with a filter, please? Why does your filter say Merry Christmas? It's not that kind of a party. Literally, you have to behave like you've been paid. Do you get what I'm saying? You have to behave like... You've basically got to become the person you want to be. You've got to behave like it. That's what I did. Literally, quality content. Again, that can be you literally taking your tripod and going to certain locations. But as long as you're providing quality content, you're good. I say quality content because whenever brands reach out to me, I ask them two things. One, how did you find me? And two, why did you choose to collab with me? And the answer to number two is always because we like your content. We love the quality of your content. We like your content. Do you get what I'm saying? So literally, quality content is one of the things that has enabled me to be able to work with brands. Number two, research the brand. I'm not talking in like a Google way. I'm giving you gems here. We're trying to put ourselves in the position where a brand is going to find us or notice us. So one of the things that I do is when a brand is doing a campaign, you can always tell. When you see your favorite influencers posting about the same thing, for example, when Misguided Beauty first launched, a lot of the influencers that I follow, that I like my fave influencers, they were all posting YouTube videos about Misguided Beauty. You know what I did? I posted a YouTube video and I posted a reel. Literally, like when they're creating a campaign, you will know, because a lot of influencers will be working on that same campaign, because the influencer marketing managers have reached out to these influencers and give them obviously a budget for the campaign, etc, etc. So they're running that campaign. First thing I do, what is a campaign? What product are they promoting in that campaign? I buy the product. What content have I seen about this product? For example, if I've seen a reel and they're using, I don't know, a lip gloss, and they're literally with Misguided Beauty, they were using a lip gloss and like just different complexion products. Me too, I'll buy those products and I'm gonna create the same kind of content. So if I see, I don't know, Melissa's Wardrobe created a reel using a lip gloss, I'm going to create a reel using the same lip gloss. I'm going to use the same hashtags and the same keywords. That's literally what I've done. When the brands are scrolling through the content, they're going to scroll through the hashtags, the keywords, you're going to pop up. And if you produce quality content, you're going to be on their radar, or they'll repost you, or they'll, you know, comment on your post, or they'll go as far as to reach out to you to work with you. When it came to Misguided Beauty, they commented on my post, they reposted it, and then they posted it on their actual page. So even though I didn't get a brand collab from it, I was still noticed by the brand. You get what I'm saying? But if it's a brand that you like and that you consistently use, it's even better, because they can see, okay, she actually genuinely loves the products that we have here. Hey, let's work with her. Adding on to that point as well, it's always good to literally engage with the brands that you want to work with. Like, let them know who you are. Let them know, okay, cool, Morenike's gonna come and post on this. We're tired of seeing Morenike's name. You will see my name. Until you reply to my DM and work with me, you will see my name. You will see my name. Engage with their posts. If you're wearing a top from H&M, tag H&M. When you now reach out to H&M and they reply to you, they can see literally the history of you tagging and @ing H&M. For me, I think the biggest brand that I've tagged is ASOS. Like, if you go on my page, 10 out of 10. I'm always wearing ASOS. I'm actually always wearing ASOS. And it's because ASOS are so inclusive. Like, Side note, ever since giving birth, guys, my foot has grown out of the high street capped foot size. I'm not gonna say what size I am. I can only find my shoe size with nice shoes on ASOS. When it comes to like heels or shoes or boots, only ASOS. So yeah, that's why I advocate for that brand. Point 3, engagement. Repeat after me, engagement. I'm gonna give you a tough pill to swallow because it's been tough for me to swallow this pill. Focus on your engagement and not your following. Focus on other metrics other than your following. Guys, I've been doing this for 2 years and I'm still on 1.5k. I hit 1k like a year and a half ago. I'll just be frank, like, even though I don't believe in comparison, you have people that you started out in the game with. Do you get what I'm saying? They're reaching higher heights. They're on 10k, this and that. You're still on your little 1.5k. It can be depressing. I'm not gonna lie. It can be depressing. But that's why you focus on engagement. For smaller creators, our engagement is typically higher than bigger creators. So if you've got creators that have like 100k followers, their engagement isn't going to be as high as us because we can reply to all the comments. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, we can actually focus and build an authentic relationship with our audience. It doesn't mean that you can't do that if you've got 100k. All I'm saying is that typically when it comes to smaller creators, our engagement is higher. And you want to leverage that. And do you know who has leveraged that? Melissa's Wardrobe. Please tell me a product that Melissa's Wardrobe has ever recommended that hasn't sold out. Engagement. Your audience needs to trust you. And another reason why engagement is important is because, for example, one time I bought a wig from a company that sold synthetic wigs, and I literally like shared it on my socials and stuff. My audience trusted me to the point that they bought, like, several people bought 2 wigs minimum from the brand. And even though the brand never paid me, it wasn't a gifted or sponsored post. It showed me that, okay, my audience trusts me, which means that if I work with a brand for a product that's relevant to my niche and relevant to what my audience follow me for, they can be buyers of that product. Therefore, allowing the brand to have a return on investment if they paid me to promote that product, and allowing me to literally show that, okay, like my followers actually care about what I say and they actually take on my recommendations. And if you've got like an affiliate link, it means that you make money from each sale. So engagement is so important. Don't be the person that posts and ghosts. Literally, guys, engage with your audience. Reply to DMs, all of your comments, reply to it. Because if I'm following someone and I'm always commenting on their page and they never reply to me, I'm thinking, who do you think you are? Unfollow, bye. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't feel valued as a follower, as a member of your audience. So it's really important to literally engage. And genuinely, it means that you and your audience just have a nice, close-knit relationship. And for me, that's the aim of the whole thing. Other than obviously like working with dream brands and making money, I always want to give back to my audience. I want myself and my audience to have literally a close-knit relationship where it's like, if I'm saying something, they can trust me, I can trust them. Do you get what I'm saying? So you want to really build on that and leverage the fact that you have an audience that trusts you, and you do that through engagement. You have to engage with your audience. Point number 4, organic. You have to be yourself. You've got to be organic and authentic to yourself. If you're basically doing something to get the bag, your followers and your audience can always tell. And 9 times out of 10, it puts a sour taste in our mouths because it feels like you're just doing that for the paycheck. You don't actually like this brand. Do things that are organic and authentic to you. Don't try and copy everyone else. You can take inspiration from people 100%, but to the point where you're copying and you're trying to get on a bandwagon for the bag, we can tell. We can tell, sis. You don't like eating those HelloFresh meals. We can tell. That's just an example. That's not real. Don't take brand collabs for the sake of taking brand collabs. I did that in the beginning. I think there were 2 brands that I took jewelry from, and I didn't like the jewelry, and it's like I can't wear it. Do you know what I mean? There's even been brands that I've worked with where they sent me clothes, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't take photos in these clothes because I wouldn't wear these clothes myself. No matter how much I style it, it's giving no. Even a recent collab that I had where the brand, if you watch my last vlog, the brand sent me like loads of clothes. I posted one outfit because I'm not going to come and be inauthentic to me or my audience. I'm not going to take a picture in a dress that I don't like for the bag. I'm not going to do that. Another reason why it's always good to create organic posts with a brand that you love. If I've posted of myself in a dress from ASOS, if ASOS send me a pair of jeans, they'll be more confident that my audience will actually buy the pair of jeans, because they can see that, okay, she shared it with her audience before, she actually loves ASOS, and her engagement rate is high, so her audience will most likely buy this product. Point 5 is agencies and platforms. So you can also work with brands if you're signed up to particular online platforms. There's so many. You've got Takumi, you've got Tribe, for example. On there you can actually apply for certain brand collaborations or brand deals. I personally haven't been able to sign up, or I haven't had any success with myself using any online platforms. I know people that have, and I've watched people that have had success on those platforms on YouTube, so I'll link those videos down below in the description box. But for me, I haven't found an online platform that works for me. Maybe I'm not trying hard enough. You guys can, you know, let me know what platforms that you've tried. But yeah, when it comes to Tribe, you need 3,000 followers. Honey, I have half that. I have 1,005. Do you know what I mean? You can also contact PR agencies. I've contacted a PR agency before in regards to like beauty and hair products. So you can literally contact PR agencies and ask them to put your name on the list, whether they respond or not. You've pitched, you get what I'm saying? So you can also do that. Another way that I've been able to work with brands is management. So management is not compulsory. You don't have to get management. You don't need to get management. It's really up to you, and if you feel like you're ready, if you're ready to work with management, or if you're ready to have management. Management are essentially the middleman between you and a brand. So they're meant to go out and put their name forward to work with said brands, or get collabs for you and negotiate fees and all that stuff. So they basically do almost the heavy lifting for you when it comes to finding brands to work with. Being signed to my management team has helped me reach a wider audience. One, when they repost me, I've reached a wider audience of people that follow them. And two, they've also been able to put my name forward to brands that I don't think I would have been able to work with had I pitched myself. Through my management, I've been able to become an ambassador for Savage Fenty, which is amazing because, you know, Riri. But for me, child, this brings me on to my last point. Whether you have management or not, no one can advocate for you the way you have to advocate for yourself. Literally, if you don't believe in yourself, if you don't believe you can do it, you're not going to do anything. So me, even being signed to management, I'm not waiting for my management to find me. I'm still pitching. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, the work doesn't stop. Like, you have to fight for your dream. You've got to fight for what you believe you can achieve. It's you that has the dream. It's you that has the goals. You literally have to put the work in. You have to advocate for yourself. You've got to create the quality content. You've got to be consistent. You've got to do your research. There's a lot of information about influencing online. Like, there's a lot of information about how to work with brands, what to do to get brand deals. There's so much information. Like, there's a lot of information, but you have to chew the meat and spit out the bones. A bonus point of what I did to land brand deals is that I actually signed up for influencer course. I signed up for an influencer course called the Game Plan, and it was with an influencer called Finally Fiona. Now, I'm not saying that you have to buy a course, but that really helped me understand the fundamentals and the basics of influencing. Literally, like, for me, I'm the kind of person where if I have a dream, if I want to do something, I study it. I've got to learn it. I've got to buy the courses. That's just me. It may not be you, but my point is that you need to advocate for yourself. You need to invest in yourself, because no one is going to do that for you. So those are all the points I have for today. So if you don't know me, my name is Morenikeokoma. Thank you so much for clicking on my channel and tuning into episode 1 of the Influencer Diaries. If you guys have any advice or tips that you'd like to share in regards to what I've shared, then please leave it down in the comments below. And if you want to see another video, or if you have any idea of the next video you want to see, then please do leave it in the comments. My next video that I'm planning to film is what not to do when you're an aspiring influencer or content creator. So this brand right here, this is why I say it's important to do your research, because if I had done my research, I would have learned that this thing is a scam. I got scammed out of £50 when they told me that they were going to pay me £500 for posting content. I paid for this thing, I paid £50. The brand ghosted me. So, if you want to see that video, make sure you subscribe, turn on post notifications, and yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video.